Hello, welcome to another segment of Rados versus Food. I'm Miles. This is my brother Andrew. Today we are doing the Penn Station Family Challenge.
That is, it's going to be 2 small subs.
For each of us.
And then a medium fresh cut fry. Honestly, as a family challenge, I don't think it's a lot, or for a family, I don't think it's a lot of food, but we're going to be able to do it by ourselves. So let's get this started.
Gotcha. So we could have gone. There are 4 different subs, 2 of which mine, 2 of which his. We could have gone for different subs. I just chose to go with a normal sub that I usually get. I got 2 of the same ones. As you can see, just a normal.
I didn't think about napkins. This is getting messy.
That's okay. We just use it. So it's just, as you can see, it's a nice little, I don't even know, hey, that's about 10 inches. You know, 10 inches.
Roughly 10 inches.
About 10 inches, right? We got 2 of them here. So, do you want to go through what you got?
You go first.
Okay, so I just did a normal cheesesteak. I think they just call it a cheesesteak, but with light onions, mushrooms, and mayo on white bread. And I got that for both of them. And then, what did you get?
I got a cheesesteak as well. Mine's a little bit different. I do the cheesesteak with onions, banana peppers, and I get the pizza sauce. I love the pizza sauce.
This isn't a challenge. You're a minute in and you finished already.
So 1 minute.
Listen, you just gotta take it. As a wise friend once said, why waste them?
True.
You're just gonna get dirty again, and then you're gonna have to use another napkin.
Yep.
Why waste them?
So I'm just gonna power through these subs, and then we can talk over the medium fresh cuts. This is just not a challenge. This is more or less, we're just talking to you while eating. We might have to put Penn Station back on the schedule, just because this is not hard enough.
It's a family meal. Family challenge.
Props to them for making a deal during this time. For a family, you can just go pick it up. Great food. I love Penn Station. Great food.
I would agree.
It's just, you bring this to our household, like in front of us, and you think this is enough, we're going to be asking you, what'd you bring for yourself?
Yeah. Or what's for dessert.
It's true, they do have good cookies.
Oh, they do.
You know, I'm kind of pissed you didn't think about that on your feet.
I thought about getting a lemonade and a pop because I know they're famous for the lemonades
They do
as
have
well.
good lemonade too.
So that I blew the one on that one.
All right, I'm just gonna power through this, and we'll fast forward, and then we'll get to the fries.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm done.
That's it. That took us 5 minutes.
Under 5.
And I think a portion of that is these are more complex sandwiches than our previous challenge. That last video we just complained about bread most of the time.
You see,
And this, with all the extra flavors in it, oh, it's perfect. That was more food, I think, but still. This is...
I'd eat that from our previous one. I'd eat this probably 8 times out of 10.
Yes, compared to our last challenge, absolutely.
Like overall,
Even the
satisfaction.
fries, actually,
Oh, this is a debate we've been having for a long time.
Penn Station's fries are really good.
Yes, I think
They are among the best.
they're the best fresh cut fry in the fast food industry. I don't know how you feel about that.
So there's one that comes to mind, it's Five Guys.
Yeah.
And I haven't had Five Guys in a long time. That might need to come on the show.
I don't. I like these.
But what I do remember about Five Guys is the flavor's there, but the texture isn't. The flavor of the fry is there, but the texture is like they look a little bit more. They're darker, a little more floppy. I think is a good word for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are nice and crunchy.
I like
The
these.
flavor's there.
They don't put a lot of salt on them.
True. Finished early. Don't really have much to talk about with that sandwich. It's perfect. You order your own. It's not a menu item. You just
Correct. What you like?
yeah, you just get what you want. And I'm always been a big fan of cheesesteak. I thought about getting two different, and I think that probably would have been the better move, just so I'd have
That's something I usually always get.
yeah, like I knew I liked that sub.
Yeah.
Now if I'd have tried something new on the second one,
Yeah, I
I
probably
definitely would have had more thoughts on it. Like I wanted that chicken parm, but I didn't do it just because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to finish this.
See, but I've never gotten anything other than that, ever.
True. I think I may have had like a chicken Philly a while back.
Mm-hmm.
Think that you could sub the chicken for the.
I think you can. But every time I think of Penn Station, I think of cheesesteak.
Gotta get cheesesteak. Honestly, there's so little to talk about with Penn Station because it's so solid.
It's so good across the board. Like
Like I have no complaints about that sandwich at any time. Like it's never. So that was probably about the equivalent of a medium or a large. What do you think? A large sandwich? Would two smalls equal a medium and two mediums equal a large? I don't know. Or a medium and a small equal a large?
maybe.
So maybe two smalls equal a medium?
No. Slightly bigger than a medium.
I don't know. But either way, like that was not a lot. And that's a solid sandwich, no complaints. I could probably eat two more.
But we're not. Because that would just make...
I mean, we did work out today, like we said we were gonna do before these videos. We did do that today. That's
You
probably,
know what? I saved up some calories for this.
Yeah. We put the sweat equity in.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really much more we could do.
True. Can't go to the gym. But we're
We did
balancing this great food.
We're focusing on our mental health.
Right.
Okay? She's like, do I eat that?
Jesus. How do you do this?
I just eat and I talk. I know people find it disgusting,
I don't know how, like,
but I just eat.
it
and
doesn't
talk.
even sound like your mouth's full.
That's because I chew way back in my molars.
I have no idea how you do it.
That was
Oh,
bad. We should
that's what I
definitely-
can talk about. One of the best things about Penn Station is the bread.
Oh, my hands are
And
gonna.
it's garlicky, buttery.
Yes.
I don't know, buttery. Flat out, just
If-
buttery, white bread. Oh, it's so good.
If I could just go in there and get a loaf of bread for the entire week, I would.
Yeah, you could.
I wonder. I
So
should
like,
ask
I'm a
them.
huge fan of their pizza sauce, and I'm surprised I've never had their pizza sub. But like just their bread, you could throw cheese and pizza sauce on it, and I would eat that.
They do have cheese bread, by the way. Do you know that?
They do.
I just saw it on the menu today.
But back to my point about their
Okay,
bread,
sorry.
because that's a revelation. But anyway, I guess that's a different conversation, and we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of along those lines: is their bread is so good, and your hands. I could smell my hands, and they smell so good. They smell exactly like the sub.
People are gonna find that very disgusting, but you
Yeah.
know what? A lot of people will relate to that.
if you love food as much as we do, I love the taste, texture, and smells of all of that.
Some food.
Having it on my hands the rest of the day, even though it's the time of like hand washing is paramount, and I will obviously go wash my hands after this, but it's being like in a normal day, normal situation, your hands smell like they're bread and a little bit of the food you had on there, and it's one of the best lingering smells on your hands for sure. Yeah, so it's almost like if you're eating.
We probably lost a lot of people there.
All right, it's fine. My opinion. It's all it is.
I 100% agree with you, but we just lost people there.
It's fine. So
you know what?
A more relatable
we
food
don't even
if you're eating wings.
Okay, we want you. That exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like if so that's just my opinion. If you are out there and you eat wings and you have the sauce that your favorite sauce,
you smell it
on your hands for a while.
I would say pretty much the rest of the day, unless you do a good scrub.
Yeah.
Like if you like food, Andrew said it correctly. If you like food, it's a good food smell to have. Mm-hmm. Their bread is I would take their bread.
Among sub chains, I think it's up there. Probably top 3, if not top 2.
Yeah.
Nothing else comes to mind.
I think of one, but they don't toast.
We can talk about that. Because I've never had a cold sub from Penn Station either. Have you?
I've never had one. I've always gotten the Philly.
True.
I like cheesesteaks. I should say Philly. The cheesesteak.
I do like my warm subs.
See, but that's the thing. If I wanted a cold sub, you go to places that do cold subs. These deal with hot subs. I'm going to go to them for a hot sub. I feel like that's...
Their signature sandwich is a cheesesteak.
Correct.
Hot sub.
Hot sub. If I wanted a cold sub, I would go to a place that only does cold subs. No, I'm one of those people that when I find something I like, I just stick to it. I don't want to be disappointed. So when I found out about Penn Station, I kind of disregarded all those other ones that do hot subs. And since there are Penn Stations around where I live, I choose to go there for a hot sub. Yeah.
All right, done.
Okay, done.
15 minutes.
DUN.
15 minutes and 50 seconds, just short of 16 minutes.
Thank you for joining us here at the Rados versus Food. I'm Miles once again. This is my brother Andrew. Hopefully you enjoyed our critique of the family deal at Penn Station.
We're probably going to be doing these every Wednesday and Saturday, so long as we're kind of locked in our house.
We're bored.
Truly bored. We're eating for a video. That's how bored we are. But anyway, yeah, so check back every Saturday and Wednesday. That's what we're going to try and keep on that schedule. Next up, what do we got next up?
I think we talked about a few options, but I think we landed on KFC.
Yeah.
I think we saw a little family bucket. We don't know if we're going to do the family or we saw this today and tomorrow meal.
Yeah, the double bucket?
The double bucket. So that might be the next thing, but for sure KFC. We just don't know what we're going to do with the KFC one.
Because they always have family deals.
And then I think most companies now, since this whole thing, I know some companies had the family deals beforehand, but I think we'll do that just to give
doing some specials, yeah.
And I think we're trying to get some guests.
Yeah.
I think having a guest here to make sure we're not.
It's just not us two with our weird food opinions.
Yes.
We'll find another non-radical to bounce our ideas off. We got plenty of room on the bench.
Yeah.
So.
Look, you could probably fit another Rado.
There aren't any others, except maybe our dad, but
yeah, he's not gonna
come here. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in.
Yep, peace.